ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, aliens and predators, we are back and I'm going to update you on all the current 2K16 news. Starting off with MyCareer, what we have is we are going to be playing college ball this year in MyCareer, and also Spike Lee is obviously directing it, as we've all heard, and I'm actually very excited for that. Moving on from that though, there are a few official college teams that are confirmed for this. You can go look up the list yourself. And there is not going to be March Madness. It's not going to be called March Madness at least, but I do believe that's going to be a tournament. It's going to be a big part of how we land in the draft. We also have Pro-Am mode now, which is basically just the rec center and what the 2K crew mode used to look like, which is going to be some very fantastic stuff. I'm actually very excited for that to come back. The crew mode was very fun to play, and it was more than fun to watch on YouTube. And the rec center wasn't that great last year, so I am actually very excited for that to come back. It should be very interesting, the way that whole thing works out with an entirely new system again. The soundtrack was also released on Spotify earlier this week. I do believe they took it down, but as you know, we do have the three DJs, DJ Khaled, DJ Premier, and one other one, I can't remember the name of it. But that also came out earlier this week, and they actually have some very decent song stuff by Wycliffe, Jay-Z, all that kind of stuff. It should be a very interesting soundtrack. Drake as well. Park will also be returning. It will pretty much look exactly the same like last year. Courts are probably going to look different. I do hope they update the courts, but everything up to that point should be staying the same. Now for the good stuff, which is MyTeam. We have a new rating system, which I'm going to talk slow for this part, because this part's actually difficult to explain. The border colors, the ones that you see on the stuff like my thumbnail that shows off what you get for pre-ordering in that Michael Jordan card, the border colors are going to be bronze, silver, gold, amethyst, and diamond. Now, what we're hearing is this rating system, that border color is going to correspond with the rating. So I'm assuming there's going to be a rating range, like silver will be like 75 to 85 or 65 to 75, kind of like it is in FIFA. I'm assuming they're going sort of that method. And amethyst and diamond are going to be tough to get. Also, player locker codes are going to be returning. They're going to be released on social media. But everything is going to be tradable this year. At least except for rewards. Except for rewards, the same stuff, kind of like when we got a Sapphire player. I don't think that stuff's going to be tradable, but everything besides that was looking tradable. Now the color inside is a very different story. That is called a theme. That's what they were referring it to. And the green ones, which is in replacement of emerald, but that actually makes a lot of sense because those are called dynamic rating cards, and what those are going to do is those are going to update player stats basically every roster update. So if you invest in a rookie and they start off at like a 75, like Andrew Wiggins, he starts off at like a 78 like he did this year, and then he increases his play to an 85 by the end of the year. By the end of the year, that card you held onto is going to be an 85, and they're also going to decrease, so they could change in what range they are. They could go from silver to gold, or gold to silver, or diamond to amethyst, or whatever the case may be. Now the moments card that we see with Michael Jordan, that's supposed to be a special moments card. They're saying he's not going to be overpowered. He is Michael Jordan, but he's not going to be overpowered. It's going to be the player that we saw that stepped on the NBA courts for the very first time. So this means he's probably not going to be overpowered. He's going to be pretty decent, and he's going to be really good at the beginning of my team, but he's not going to be fantastic. There are going to be players better than him, which leads me into the second theme. You see the purple background on that Michael Jordan card. That is called a moments card, and what they're going to be doing with that is basically what everyone thought. If a player has a really good game or a record-breaking game, they're going to release a card like that for that player with those increased stats. Like, say DeAndre Jordan shoots 85% of his free throws. Well, he's probably going to get a moments card with a better free throw rating. What they did say, though, is if a player like Kyrie scores 60 again, he might get a moments card. But if LeBron has a huge game, he may not get a moments card because he's already such a fantastic player, and this is what people expect from him. And he's already sort of overpowered in his own way. That's just his basic stats. So cards like extra Michael Jordans or stuff like that, those are probably not going to be in the game. But it's more for the people like that shoot better free throw percentages than before, like a DeAndre Jordan or Damian Lillard goes off for 45 or something like that. That's what that card's for. That is all I have for you guys. I will have 2K gameplay on my channel. I will be doing it. I will be keeping you guys updated. That's all I got for you guys right now. I'm out.